Today we will talk about how to best capture auroras with a camera in your first attempt. I will quickly walk you through the basic setup and camera settings that are helpful. You can also try them to confirm if the suspicious blur in the sky is in fact an aurora hidden in plain sight. So let's begin. For capturing the auroras, you might be puzzled which camera lens is the best, what settings suit the best. Let's talk about them. Get a sturdy surface, use a camera stand of any size comfortable, or use a natural sturdy surface such as cliff rocks but with no slippage. I used the extensible camera stand for all the pics I captured. Lens selection. A wide angle lens with low aperture, that is, wider opening, is best to capture auroras, ranging from f by 1.4 to 3.5. I use the standard f by 3.5 for most photos. However, f by 1.4 allows much faster shutter speeds, which keeps the stars sharp, freezes the motion of dancing auroras, and dramatically reduces image noise in low light. Attach a lens hood if you have one. It blocks stray light from entering lens, prevents unwanted glare, and acts as a physical bumper to protect the front glass. Once setup is ready, find a spot with clear view of sky and no obstructions. Use landscapes, lake, ocean, mountains, distant trees, waterfalls, volcano, and more. Focus on distant object. A star for good focus. Place attached camera with lens on the stand here and your basic physical setup is ready. Camera settings. Set mode to manual. You may be used to taking pics in auto mode. Manual mode gives you freedom to control and change many parameters for a better image. Flash. Close the external flash, else it will add to the light noise. Also turn off the built-in flash from camera settings. The ISO. Set it to a good value, 300 to 3200 based on the lens in use and the surroundings intended. For capturing bright night sky objects like moon, we set it to a low 100-200 based on the lens. But here we want the surroundings and the stars, dimmer than the moon, to be seen with the auroras. So you can increase the ISO up to 3200 for a brighter after image. Aperture. I will cover f by 3.5 standard lens that I mostly use. Set lens preferably to minimum zoom from the range available for a wider view. Check your camera screen for AV setting. Set it to minimum value possible. The shutter speed. This is the time your lens will stay open. With low shutter speed, usually in seconds, more movement is captured. The image distortions for the set time all get captured. Consider this speeding car or the flowing water through this waterfall. A high shutter is for high-speed objects. It captures the spontaneous movements, such as the wing flaps of this flying bird, or this speeding car which appears still in time. So capture dense and together, or clear and distinct auroras based on this value. You can set it in the range from 1 to 5 seconds. Now, go try them out. Once you are comfortable and satisfied with the pictures you took, set the timer and continuous mode on. This avoids the distortions caused by button press and adds some gap between each picture taken. Your camera will now run on autopilot.
Here's the gist.
Sit back and relax with a cup of hot chocolate and watch the sky come alive in fabulous colors. Sounds perfect, right? But don't be the photographer who never makes it into the photos. Use the same camera settings. Stand still in front of the camera as you normally would and briefly light your face with your phone's torch. A tiny bit of light split for a second or two. That's all it takes to create a stunning portrait with the auroras lighting up the sky behind you. Predicting auroras is tough. Before setting out on aurora hunt, get information from tour guide or check the aurora apps. So will you be trying all of these out on your aurora hunt? Drop comments below about your experience. Also, let me know what you want me to feature next. Like and subscribe.